Y100 has really opened my eyes to seeing technology differently, along with enlightening me on the opportunities given by the School of Informatics and Computing. There have been many big tech moments that are representative of me, but there are three that stand out to me especially. One being Microsoft Word's spelling grammar check. It is a monumental big tech moment because when you go writing papers, you have to proofread, but Microsoft Word allows it to be more efficient and faster for people with the new grammar and spell check. As a person who has a lot of schoolwork, having a computer be able to fix my mistakes and saves me so much time, and creating programs that make software more efficient, easier, is something that really interests me. The Apple iPhone is another big tech moment that really affects me because you're able to do everything on your phone, allows me to stay organized, up to date, and keeps me in line when it comes to daily schedule and reminding me what to do during the day. Again, that's an example of technology making my life and others easier, which interests me a lot when going into a field of informatics. The third big tech moment that is representative of me is Snapchat, which is a brand new way to communicate with my friends by sending pictures and a new way of social media. App developers can use their creative imagination to create unique applications through programming to please everyone around them. Throughout taking this class, I've learned a lot about myself, especially through the True Colors personality test, which I tested for orange, which has the quality traits of charming, impactful, optimistic, eager, courageous, physical, and immediate. All of these traits that have been portrayed by the orange color is definitely what I believe and I think I am of myself. Since learning more about myself, there's definitely more interests that I've come through learning in this class, like learning Python, HTML, JavaScript, CSS, Adobe Dreamweaver, and Photoshop, which have definitely caught my eye after learning about them when we did our presentations on each different program. As I go about my academic path, I've learned about the classes an informatics major has to take, like Y210, Y211, Y300, and Y308, along with me already taking Y101 and other prerequisite classes like Y201 and Y202 this past year. I've decided to take a business cognate, and as I'm going about my career path, I have very many possible career paths as an application developer or a business intelligence analyst, which is something that I've shown interest in. Throughout learning different career paths, 96% have secured employment as an informatics major with a $56,900 average full-time starting salary. There are many top hiring companies that have been mentioned like GM, Accenture, JP Morgan Chase, and Kohl's. Throughout Y100, we talked about a lot about the IT toolbox. And one thing I'm going to do is continue working on my SMART goals, which are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-framed goals. My three SMART goals that I've set out for myself are the first one, attaining a GPA of 3.6 or higher by the time I graduate, get an internship by this summer, preferably in the informatics field, and thirdly, have my career path set by having a job lined up before I graduate college. Continuing on to developing my IT toolbox, I want to start to consider and join SOIC student organizations like Informatics and Computing Student Organization and Computer Science Club to enhance my knowledge and skills with coding along with getting more involved in the informatics community. This will help with my finding internships and networking within the informatics community, which will help me tremendously and give me a lot of connections and have an advantage when looking for a job. Another thing I'm interested in is starting to consider study abroad programs to broaden my academic opportunities and consider taking Y395 career development for informatics majors. As I'm preparing for my life ahead of me, there are some steps and things I need to prepare myself for in my career. And that starts off with having to go to career fairs. By going to these career fairs, I will start networking and getting my name out, along with updating my resume and continue building it to create a strong resume for when I'm looking for internships and jobs, along with wanting to continue my LinkedIn profile, updating it and like my resume so I can network and have more connections when I get out.